Hello viewers, what is the one thing that gets you out of your bed every morning? What is the reason for your being? What is your purpose in life? Japanese have a concept called ikigai, which means reason for your being, the purpose of your existence. It consists of 4 circles. We have a Venn diagram that I will be talking about, which talks about what you love, what the world needs, what you can be paid for, and what you are good at. Now, the intersection of the circles of what you love and what the world needs gives you your mission. What the world needs and what you can be paid for could be your vocation. What the world needs and what you can be paid for can be your profession, and what you love and what you are good at becomes your passion. Now, if you have all these 4 things in your life, you love doing something, you are really good at that, which develops your passion, the world needs that service or the thing that you are offering, and you are getting paid for it, then you hit this sweet spot, which is the ikigai, the reason for your being. Now, what happens if there are 3 things, but one thing is missing? Let's take a look at that. So let's say you love what you're doing, you are good at that, you have the skills, and the world needs what you are doing. However, you're not getting paid for it. So this is the area that I'm talking about. In those cases, what will happen is there will be delightedness and fullness, but no wealth, because you're not getting paid for it. This area is where you are not good, but you love what you're doing, the world needs what you're providing, and you can be paid for it. In those cases, you will have excitement, but there will be a sense of uncertainty because you don't have the skills. So the skills are missing. You're not good at what you are trying to provide. So that gives you excitement, but there is a sense of uncertainty. Now, if you look at this area, it is basically you are good at what you're doing, the world needs what you're providing, and you are paid for what you're doing. However, you don't love the job, so you probably don't want to do it, or if it's your job, day job, then you don't want to go there. You are just stretching your feet. So that makes you comfortable because you are getting paid for it, but it gives you a feeling of emptiness. So we covered this area as well. Now this area is where you love what you are doing, you are good at that, and you are getting paid for it, but the world doesn't need it. So it could be a menial job which is providing for money, but then the world doesn't need it. So you have satisfaction in terms of money and comfort, but you have a feeling of uselessness. You feel that whatever you are doing is not appreciated by the world. So this is the ikigai thing, the purpose of your being, the reason for your being. Now, Jim Collins in his book, Good to Great, talks about the hedgehog concept. I see these 2 concepts pretty similar to each other. What Jim talks about is applicable to corporates, but then we can extend it to personal lives also, to human beings also. So the hedgehog concept is, think of what you are best at, what you are passionate about, and what drives your economic engine. Now, if you have all these 3 things met, then this area is the hedgehog concept. The obvious question comes up is, what do you mean by hedgehog? What is a hedgehog concept? So Jim Collins in the book shares a story of a fox and a hedgehog. Now, fox can think of myriad ways of attacking the hedgehog, but the hedgehog has a simple concept. Every time the fox attacks it, it gets its spikes out. So the hedgehog distills its way of defense into one simple thing, and that's what the hedgehog concept is. Think of one thing that you are really passionate about, you are best at that one specific thing, and it provides money for that. It drives you the economic engine for that, and that gives you your hedgehog. Stephen Covey in his book 7 Habits of Highly Effective People also talks about knowledge, skills, and attitude. So if you have knowledge, you have the skills and the right attitude, it creates a habit for you which serves a purpose or which helps you achieve your goals in life. So I briefly covered 3 concepts. I find an underlying theme in all of those. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for my next video. Thank you.